Hello, guys, and welcome. First of all, this is very emotional for me. I'm going to make a video which involves really nasty things. And if you're squeamish to that, just don't watch it. It involves knives, a little bit of abuse. So don't watch this video if you're squeamish to that. Um, I don't know how I supposed to feel. I feel scared at the same time, a little bit sad, and my feelings about this video is all over the place. I just hope that if I let this see it to you and you maybe get more like seeing from my life and how things were going before I did all of this. Still does affect me, but yeah. You know what? Let's go into it. I made my own rap slash song. Not that I made it music, but just on paper. I wrote the lyrics. And when I do that, and when I did it, it's honestly, I did go all out of it. You must remember, I have so many things with my father that this song is about my father, by the way. It's not, yeah, it's unbelievable how many things go wrong, or you know. I can't speak. I feel so like clamped in myself. Like it. I don't know how to speak anymore. Okay, let's go in. I'm going to pop it up. Oh gosh, I was mad. I still am on so many things, but him is the most like, oh, rage. So if you see things like, oh my fucking hell, whoa Taylor, please calm down. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just was really angry, still am, and you know what? No, I'm not sorry. You must go to my father for that. I hope he watched this because okay, calm down, calm down. Okay, let's. I read it. I never knew that I was vulnerable. I never knew that I was so weak. That's the first lyric. When I uh go in on this on a way, when I was introduced to my father's girlfriend, and when he said, "Okay, you're gonna live with me, and everything's going to be okay," I believed him. So I never felt vulnerable and I never felt weak before that, or when he'd take me in, because I trusted him on the basis like, oh, he's gonna take care of me, you know. Um, let's go to the other lyric. Because I thought my father would stand up for me and be a parent and help me. Oh no, because I thought my father would stand up, be a parent, and help me. Um, yeah, I literally thought like, okay, he's gonna do it. He's being there for me, and most of the occasions that I had with my yeah, stepmom, I would say, because it's the girlfriend from my father. Um, I literally was like broken. Every time I did something wrong, it's like bam, hard, like hard. And I thought maybe my father would finally stand up, like, yo, just calm down. It's my daughter. She can't like process all the things. I was young. Um, just be a parent. But that was never the case. For crying out loud, that what a complete waste. What I meant by that is he never stood up for me. He never. I don't know what it is. I thought he stand up for me, and that is thing. How do you say it? My father, um, so fucking hard. I'm not gonna edit this because when you see me being this like I don't know what to say or anything. I'm just so nervous and at the same time I'm scared um and emotional. So it's very hard. I can't speak normal English. I wish I could, but it's like look. If I write it, it's not that bad, but I can't speak. Um, he was never ever there for me. What I experienced. If he says I was there for you, I would say yeah. When you took me in your home, that's the first time. The other times I don't really know when you like really would be there for me because you know I had too many things that was fucking terrible, and he never was there for me. I had no. Oh no. I had to fucking survive on my own when I have had no one and I was alone. Um, yeah, I had no friends. And now the same thing's happening again. I have no friends. I have no one on my like side who can say, "Oh, Taylor, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be okay." No, I don't have that anymore. I wish, but um, I don't. And survive. I literally, when I came home, I had to first go school. When I got home, uh, like do the dishes, work in a housework. That's fine. I recommend doing it by every child, like beginning to let them do the dishes so that they know what to do, like cooking. But uh, this is like for me overwhelming. And then the last thing I had to work. I was 13. Uh, I did folders and newspapers. Like first was folders because that's like the magazines, kind of things. And then I came to newspapers. My money became like low on the roll. Then I went to McDonald's to work, and then I had a um, cafe. When I worked there, well, shit went down. Like it's not great. I don't know how to explain this, but I hope with this lyrics, what you're seeing here now, you can understand. Okay, this, because some of you are like, what the fuck is she talking about? It's okay. If you read this, you may know things like, oh, I can understand. I can understand. Okay, I'm going. Uh, don't ramble too much, Taylor. Some of my viewer, um, he said to me, just don't ramble too much. I'm sorry if I'm doing it now, but I'm so emotional. Okay. My brother, my sister, and the little one, too. I had two. Okay. My mother, my sister, and the little one, too, was taken from me just to break me. My brother and sister are gone now. Well, not dead, but more like we had a fight, even though they didn't fight like with me. I didn't fight because of them. I they fight me because my stepmom, my father's girlfriend, uh, we had a beef. So they both went the wrong way and take it off of me instead. So I have no brother or sister now who can say, oh, hi. I have no one. I have only my mother, and it's coming there. But okay, and the little one. The little one is my little sister, but she's my half sister. She's from my father and my girlfriend, my father's girlfriends. So she, I can't see her anymore because of the stupid thing that happened. Well, the fight. I always think what you're thinking about lately. I know it's not me. Um, we had a fight. So many. What? I can't just speak. I just going. I'm just going. I disappear. I disappeared right in front of you because your girlfriend told me to. That was true. Why must everything? Oh no. Why must be everything unclear for me? What am I to you? You told me I wasn't your daughter anymore, and what? And through what? Your phone. That's the thing. After the fight with my stepmom, that was the first time we had a fight. He called me, not the girlfriend, but my father called me, said anything to me, and then said, "I don't. You're not my daughter anymore." Like on the phone. Why? I'm just like so confused. Like why? Why don't you? What? I was so confused, and I cried, and I was angry, and oh, then this shit came, and it's terrible. I hope later, if I'm more capable of talking, that I can explain what happened in like a mini series. Maybe you guys can understand more because I can understand that this is like very. It's like weird to see and a little bit complicated because you don't know the backstory. So I hope. I just want to like see that you see this because it's bothering me. Clearly, you can see it. Um, what can be found is in lies is the unknown. Um, this riddle is more like I know everything is unclear. Nothing is clear with me. Why this all happened? Why? Just tell me why. But no, they didn't even want to speak with me. Okay, so that's why this riddle. The lies, the cry, just cry. When my life is back in line, then I can take you blank. Okay, that's a thing. You will see it at the end. When you told me everything is gonna be okay, I trusted you. You're a parent, for fuck's sake. Yeah, it's true. Um, I left my mom, hated her for nothing. You should be ashamed. It's true. I hated my mom because of my father and my the girlfriend. They told me so many bad things about her that I assumed she was bad. And now that I live with her and I see all those things, what she do for me and what she does now, she works so hard. And on top of that, she has to deal with me. I have depression. I have everything with negativity on my whole life. And she is just taking it all. So I was literally like, why? Why did I like do this to my mom? Like I went to them expecting more, and now I'm with my mom again, and she is better than I could expect. Oh, I'm so mad at myself sometimes. But yeah, she said it's okay. Like it's okay. Uh, you couldn't like think clearly, and you were young, so just don't bother. But still. Oh yes, and talk about your girlfriend who deciding everything. You have no opinion, nothing. But when I had beef with myself, I was depressed. She rubbed it in harder. That's the thing. What I said before, she took everything, every single thing. Even though I was like doing the dishes, it was nothing. But she made it this big, you know? You know what I'm saying? It's so hard. Um, and then came my brother, who wasn't thinking straight. He was drunk and hated me out of nowhere. Really out of nowhere. That's a little story. I think I can explain it. Hopefully, right? Um, I had many complications in that time. I was on the end of my year as a uh, on my middle school. It's very different here in the Netherlands schools, but I had to go into exams. I was very stressed. On top of that, I had two jobs. One job fired me because I was, well, actually every job that I did, everything about school that I have to work with, just throw me out because I had the problem. And that problem was I was thinking too much. Like I was thinking too much when I had back home fights, uh, anger, sadness. I was depressed already then. So to that, I was fired. I had to do my exams, and on top of that, my like father, my the girlfriend of my father, my stepmom, so everybody in my whole family was angry at me, and I was like so afraid and so stressed out, and you could have I could have known that was a bad situation because before that, before I took the job at the cafe, I said don't do it. Already am stressed. I worked at McDonald's and my father and my stepmom said, "Oh, you don't have enough money, so work more." And I'm like, I'm so stressed. I have multiple jobs then and fucking school. What do you expect? Even when I came from jobs or whatever, I had to do the dishes, I had to do everything in the house. And I was so stressed out, you have no idea. And most of the times I was sent upstairs in my room because, well, they don't want to see me. That's how bad it was over there. Like they just didn't say anything when I was downstairs and I wanted to speak with them, or I was just sitting there just by myself, they said just go upstairs, like out of nowhere. So I had to go upstairs. I was upstairs. Went mentally ill because imagine you have so much stress, yeah. Besides that, you have always a fight with your family, whatever, not ever. Don't get me wrong. I had some few times that I was like, oh, this is fun and this is great. But that was not the times that I had so many problems. Like, that was times that I thought I had a great life. But I wasn't. I haven't. Um, okay. So, I had school, exams. It was very, very, very busy. My work that I had to do for school just kicked me out. Then I had to do like search another work. Did it 2 weeks, done. But I was stressed and I was hurt because they said like, oh, you can work there. Long story short, you can work there. Go, just go. Okay, fine. Then it came to me like they sent me every time upstairs. So when I came home upstairs, I had to eat, come downstairs, and then just go upstairs. Sometimes, and it's really, really, really true, I didn't eat a lot. I had problem eating, so I wouldn't eat um, in the morning because I just literally threw up. Um, and there are some things like if you don't eat and they force you to do it, it's very hard. Like you're feeling so sick after that. Even at school they said like you don't look good, you had to go home, but I insisted to stay at school, and I literally just fight my way through it, came home immediately, stand up, and yeah, I had no social experience that time in any way, shape or form. I did have my friends, um, mostly my best friend, who I don't speak anymore, unfortunately. But she was really, really great. Um, she helped me through. Hi, Mail. She helped me through anything, and at that time I was sent to upstairs. I didn't. I had like trouble, couldn't go anywhere, yada yada yada. And when I always begun to just walk upstairs myself because I knew that I was sent it there anyway, um, my social skills went downhill like very very fast. When I go to school now, I'm just like I wasn't even there. They just looked at me, and every single like about a few, they noticed me, like my teachers, that I went down like so fast, and they just like, oh, are you okay? Okay. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm okay. I'm not. I'm literally not. Then the last time I came out and said it to them, and they went like in conversation with uh my father and my stepmom. I did say things about them, and I did say, because I was there, things about my mother because I still hated her. So it was back and forth, back and forth, and I didn't know what to do. So my social skills went down. I was sad. I was frustrated, stressed out, you name it. I was angry at myself, even though it wasn't always my fault. Um, and then just came like all of top of that my exam. So I had to focus, but I couldn't. Um, my brother took me downstairs, and we have another like cabin or a house, little house besides our own house, which my stepmom do for the nails and stuff. It was her side job. uh, and he put me there in a seat, and I was whipping back and forth. I didn't know what to do because I knew he was angry. He was drunk. He was so drunk. I was like, I was scared. Like literally, then and there, I was scared. I knew that something would happen, and this is what it's about. So, and then came my brother, who wasn't thinking straight. He was drunk and he hated me, but I knew it wasn't him. It was not him. My brother who was there was not him. I was scared, weeping in my chair, blackness in my eyes. I literally saw black, like black. That's how bad it was. Crying for help. I was screaming. Oh no. He was screaming, yelling, until he went to the kitchen. And this is where it gets fucked up. He took a knife and came back. He lay down on the kitchen table and yelled, "If you want to kill yourself, I want to see it." Literally what he said to me. I can't remember every single thing. And that's the thing. He wasn't himself. But could you imagine how bad it would have been if I lost it or he lost it? I wouldn't be here anymore, I think. That was so scary. And I'm not going to. Maybe there are some policemen who are gonna say like, "Oh fuck, Scarlett, don't do it." Just I know he wasn't himself. He was drunk for most of all. He was stressed himself. I knew he wasn't himself. So even though, and it was a time ago, like I was 16 at the time and now I'm 18. Um, just don't lay it on him, please. For the fucking okay. I had to. Okay, he's still recording. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure that it's recording. Um, but when he said that, my whole world just flipped upside down. I just didn't know who was there in front of me anymore. And then after that, I was more depressed than I would ever be. Um, 2 weeks after the occasion with my brother, I came to my father's girlfriend, who I trusted at the time, who I loved at the time, and I said, like this and this happened. She said to me when I came to her and told her what happened, he won't do that anymore. Literally what she said. And this is another thing. She threw me out multiple times, like almost 4 times now. No, I definitely more 4 or 5 times now. My sister also many times she was thrown out. My brother, none, none. Even that occasion, what happened? Even though I could kill myself because I was suicidal, I could have killed myself there, or he, or him. You don't know. At that time, I was, I was so speechless, like really speechless when she said that. Like, he won't do that anymore. Are you crazy? So I said, "Are you fucking kidding me? That shouldn't be me." I was scared. I was like, I should have been not put there in that place in that time. And no, just no. Where were you, Dad? Say it to me. You were lying on the couch asleep. I don't know how to spell couch. I would like maybe it's wrong. Couch. I don't know how to spell it. I will. It's just I made it yesterday, so don't just please. He was drunk too. By the way, my father was lying on the couch, like literally when my brother at the time took the knife out of the kitchen. My kitchen and the living room, everything is connected. So you see everything. And he was sleeping on the couch, drunk. I know you work 24 hours, but I can clearly hear from the other house how bad it was. Like, we were screaming, I was crying, I was everything. So they must have heard something, right? Well, I don't know. I wasn't there with them, but I know for a fact that something wasn't right. Your girlfriend was upstairs, never been seen. And this is how you betray me. They, a couple of months later, just sent me to my mother again, like for the multiple times. My mother took that. Like, literally, I hated her, but still, she took me. Even though she knew I hated her. Like, that's a powerful woman right there. That's my mother there. I literally can't say anything other than that. Oh no, you won't, you piece of shit. Oh my gosh, I was. Yeah, no. You know what? I agree with that. Oh no, you won't, you piece of shit. All that I've done for you, for this. A father who can see his own shit. Like, he couldn't see everything that is going to happen because he worked, but at the other time he was sleeping, he was drunk. He never ever ever saw what's going to happen. And he had no opinion either. Like, if I told him something, he was blank. He couldn't even speak. Oh, I was frustration. Okay. I have to completely. You know how fucked up I am. Like how fucked up this is, or how furious I am. Okay. The lies, the lies, the lies. Just cry, just cry, just cry. When my life is back alive, I can take you down in this song. Well, I helped you. This is shit. I fucking hate you. I'm erased. That's literally me right now. Even though I'm laughing, you can see in my fucking eyes that I'm angry. um. So this, like the lies, the lies, the lies. I wanted to wrote this. Like, I had to do it because my therapist say like, yo, you can't force them into a conversation. I said, I know, but it's irritating. I want clarity. I really want clarity, but that doesn't happen right now. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to write something. She suggested to me. So I writing, and then I thought, you know what? I'm going to make a video out of this. And I really, really want to make a song out of this, because why do I otherwise do this instead of just writing and not like this? Um, I don't know how. That's the thing. I really wanted to make a rap and I really wanted to make music out of it, but I don't know how the fuck everything works. So if someone could help me, please. So this is what I wrote. It's a very long video, I think. How much did I do? I can say okay, fine. Oh no, it's 30 minutes. I'm sorry, guys, if this. Oh gosh. Ugh. I'm sorry that I took so long to explain everything, but I hope you guys can understand what's happening and still is happening. Um, so that's it. Dad, if you're watching this, fuck you. Honestly, I'm sorry. Not to you guys, for my dad and his girlfriend. To fuck you too, please. Okay, bye.